Well, it's funny because actually she's like, do you leave your windows open at home? And I'm like, not usually. And she's like, then don't do it here. And I'm like, oh, you got me. You got me.
Merry Christmas, BX3. We are in the studio today. It's Christmas. No, I'm just kidding. This is a day before, 2 days before Christmas.
Yeah.
So we are also with our families today. Hopefully you're able to enjoy the holidays, whatever that means to you.
Right.
You know,
Happy
Kwanzaa.
Holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, right?
Yeah.
All that good
all of
stuff.
Them. You know, it's important.
Everyone's welcome.
Holidays are just that, you know, that time of year where things feel a little heavier.
They can.
You know, they can.
Yeah.
And I think it's just important, at least for us as leaders in this organization, to just tell you all how proud we are of you and everything that you do, and just really take that time and pat yourselves on the back. I mean, come on. When was the last time we did that?
I'm going to do it right now.
Yeah.
I just did it. We're good to go. The holidays can mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people, right? Depending on how you were raised or what you believe in. Absolutely. Or the people that are around you. And I think it's good to be aware of all of that kind of stuff because, some people are going to be just holly jolly, great moods, right? I know, there's a lot of people that just love to go all out, decorate,
Christmas,
and it's fun.
Yeah,
and then
they have like 8 trees in their house.
And then it's hard for others, right? Maybe they've lost some loved ones this year. Maybe around the holidays, there's different events that go on. Maybe like me personally, like many years ago when I first got divorced, the holidays were real hard, right? Because I didn't have my daughter on Christmas, right?
Yeah.
Like you never know what people are going through. So I think it's a time to celebrate. Take a look back on and reflect on the year, right? As well as knowing that, right, we have to be there for people.
For each other, yeah.
And it was really cool. So like this morning, I was on my way to Freeport and I hung out with Marilyn at the Freeport North location that we just picked up. Super awesome team, right? Absolutely enjoyed it. We're having a blast. I got to do what I love, even though it's funny because Marilyn's like trying to kick me out, right? Like I'm just trying to put food in a bag and nobody wants to let me work and just put some food in a bag. But finally, right, we're going with the flow. She's letting me help a little bit. So thank you, Marilyn. Yes. I appreciate that. And then I got to present for a little bit, right? Like there's some things that I don't get to do as much as I used to do.
It is fun.
Yeah.
I like fries because you can talk to everybody.
Right?
Because you can talk to everybody.
I mean, the team everybody. Anyway. Yeah. You mean distract? Well, fries don't change, right?
Yeah.
Like fries. Yeah. Fries is
fries
like
are fries.
Yeah, fries are
but
fries.
People though.
Yeah.
That's where it's at. So how was presenting? Rusty?
No. Like I can still hand food out the window. It was fun, but I got yelled at. Well, I got coached.
Coached. Yes.
She never yelled. She coached me. Said, "Eric, stop leaving the window open." Well, it's funny because actually she's like, "Do you leave your windows open at home?" And I'm like, "Not usually." And she's like, "Then don't do it here." And I'm like, "Oh, you got me. You got me." But no, I was handing food out with the guests, right? Actually, like I enjoy it, like you said, right? You get to meet everybody that we serve, and that's honestly a lot of fun because, yes, we serve our team, right? But we also serve guests, empowering and developing and, trying to deliver world-class service on both sides of the counter. So what was fun for me is as I was presenting, I was just, hey, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Like, I don't know if I'm supposed to or what I can say or can't say anymore, but
I go happy holidays.
That's a whole nother can of worms. So, but like if they had wrapped up presents, I was like, hey, Merry Christmas. Yeah. And well, so one lady, I said, hey, good morning. How are you doing? And she's like, oh, not very good. And I said, oh no, like what's wrong? And she opened up and she shared, hey, I just lost my son and it's really hard right now. And that's like that kind of throws you back. Like I didn't expect that type of response.
Especially when you're positive, you're pushing the cars through, you're having fun.
Yeah.
And you have that person to open up and share,
right?
It's like, what do you do?
So I looked back. Like first I looked, and maybe it's just me. I'm from the business or operations side, but I looked and there was no cars behind us, right? So like it was just me and her at that point. There was no other cars, so I was able to take more than like that 1 second, right? So I just like. Thank you for sharing. I'm really sorry to hear that. Yeah. Like, hopefully breakfast will maybe make it a little bit better. And she said, that's honestly what I needed. I just needed like McDonald's breakfast. And I think it will help, right? And I'm like, oh my gosh, like I really hope it does. And it just reminded me, like I'm getting the chills right now just from that like 30-second conversation because sometimes I think we forget like what we're really doing here, right? Like I think sometimes we think, and I get it, it's burgers and fries, but like there's so much more to that. Like it's who we serve and why we do this. And like McDonald's is like that arch where like when you're around and about and maybe having a bad day, like that food, like
It's comfort food kind of.
Yeah.
You know? Or at least nostalgic maybe, or remind you of a better time or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like
some sort of memories of some kind. Yeah. So it was really cool for her to not just open up and share, but it was really cool, like for me, like obviously that's a crushing blow. I have kids, so immediately I'm thinking like I can't even comprehend what you're going through right now, and I don't ever want to have that feeling, right? But hopefully throughout our conversation and the breakfast that we were able to serve her, right? Hopefully there's a little bit of that just warm feeling.
Little joy, a little warm. Yeah.
So I think just keep in mind the why. And then like literally 3 customers later, right? Still like going right back to the, hey, how are you doing? Merry Christmas, right? Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. And this lady came up and she pulled up and she was like smiling ear to ear. It was like, she just had like, I'm telling you, Riley, like
12 cups of coffee, kind of like.
Man, like there was like an extra glow, right?
Nice.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, good morning. And she's like, it is a good morning. I'm like, why is it such a good, like, now I need to know why.
Yeah.
And she shared with me, Riley, she's like, I literally just a little bit ago found out that I'm officially cancer free.
Woo. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Like,
that's awesome.
It's like from and all of a sudden it's again, and she's like, I just had to come, and she got like a coffee and a biscuit or whatever. And she's like, I'm so happy right now. And you look happy, Eric. And like, it's going to be a great day. And
so fun.
I just like, but this is the why we do it. And I think sometimes just as leadership, our employees and our teams, like I think sometimes it's a minimum wage job, or it's not a career, or like whatever shade people want to kind of throw on this sometimes, because I get it, right? It's fast food. It's not maybe glamorous to everybody, but like this is cool stuff, right? Like McDonald's is cool stuff.
Within 3 minutes, you got to help somebody make their day a little bit better, and then help celebrate with somebody who's going through stuff that you have no idea, that you wouldn't have known if you didn't ask.
Wouldn't have known.
And, right? and I mean, and just think about it. If you want to think about it selfishly, like that can help boost your mood too.
Oh, I feel so good.
It can go the other way, right?
Yep.
Just by having a conversation and being like, yes,
right.
I love that for you. You know.
And it's just we have these opportunities, and kind of going into the holiday or Christmas spirit, like it's so nice, and there's so much good in the world, right? Like there is absolutely so much good in the world. Yeah,
find it, because you could have totally been coaching somebody on some other procedure, or hey, you can still be friendly. Hey, have a nice day, But you took that extra second to be curious.
Yeah,
and I think that's the other thing. We're not curious. Yeah, really. We're task oriented. We're doing these things, but gosh, add that task to be, a little bit more friendly. Be curious with your guests.
And every guest, I'm telling you, like every customer in Freeport was like super awesome today. And we were saying like, and I was talking to the team, and they're like, most of the customers are super awesome. And it's like, but you're going to get, and then one of the managers said they're good. The customers are good when we're good to them.
Oh, geez, really?
Right? But that's it hit me a little bit. Like the customers are good when we're good to them, right? Like we can't control other people, but we can control the way that we're approaching and the conversation that we're having and the culture that we're bringing. And today just reminded me of kind of like the why do I do this, right? Like I have and we have the most amazing people, and we can serve our communities, we can serve our team, and it doesn't have to be just burgers and fries. So like going into this holiday season, like I am so thankful for everything that we have, and it's just
awesome.
It is. It's just a blessing and a lot of fun to be a part of this,
and just the opportunity to continue to make that impact and continue to connect with our guests and really go that extra mile where it's not burgers and fries, it's burgers and fries and family,
Yes.
Like I don't know, like it's like that's the thing. That
Buns, burgers, and big ideas. And these are the things that like when we have these grand big ideas, and I get it, I don't have this magic wand. I can't make everything perfect. But when we put the right people in the right spots in the right situations, like we all can have a lot of fun with this.
I mean, we're having fun. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
quite literally got lights. I like yours.
I grabbed my reindeer one, and you got. If you can't see us, Riley is in a lighted up suit jacket coat thing with a bunch of nutcrackers, guys.
Yes.
It's super awesome.
It's awesome.
You can watch us on YouTube.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. It had matching pants, but they were a little too much. I was like, I'm gonna wear.
Oh,
my
that's
pants.
never too much.
I was like, I can't. The pants don't light up, though. But anyway, we have fun in this. The end of the year, and just again celebrate the wins.
Yeah.
Take the time with your customers, and really, make that connection.
Right. Everyone has a story.
Everybody has a story.
And I think we just have to be better in humanity and in our organization about trying to figure out the who's and the whys and the what's about everybody.
Yeah, you said, this kind of reignited your why, and hopefully it reignites maybe yours if you're listening. But I can tell you, listening to the story, I'm also like, yes, this is what we do. Because internally, I think about behind the counter.
Please,
right?
yeah.
Because that's where we're doing the work.
Mm-hmm.
And so sometimes it's hard for me, or I lose sight of what's after that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We're impacting and helping behind the counter so that they can impact and help in front of the counter.
Yeah.
And so it's so cool, and I love that you were able to present, because I was doing back cash last week for a little bit, and working with the guy and just split function or whatever, and just talking to the guests, and we're also modeling what that looks like in real time. So it's like, okay, what's the VP of operations doing presenting? Well,
sure,
he's having fun, and
I'm having fun,
and he's showing people how it's done. Really, like let's do more of this.
Yeah,
Yep.
Definitely a good stuff. I wish I could do it all the time. Yes. But yeah, it was great. This has been good. I'm so excited for you and for everybody, right? To be able to spend some family time, whether it's with your actual family or your Mick family, because I know we've got people that are out and about, serving our communities, even on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and I'm forever thankful for that too. So
yes. Yeah. So happy holidays from Team Iron Arch and BX3. We will see you next year.
Oh, next year already?
Yes.
2026.
We're
I'm gonna need a New Year's resolution.
Yes, stay tuned.
Yeah, don't worry, I got one already.
Oh, good.
It's okay, I already got one. All right.
January 1st, we'll hear what Eric's New Year's resolution
I'm excited to hear yours.
I know. I gotta start thinking about it.
Okay.
I mean, I've got a couple ideas.
All right.
But listen, learn, lead.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
All right. Bye, guys.
Thanks for joining us on Buns, Burgers, and Big Ideas. We hope today's episode inspired fresh ideas for your leadership journey. Be sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode, and keep learning with us as we continue to explore leadership in the QSR world. Until next time, take care and lead well.